I know this fan can get loud in this monster. So, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to say hello, everyone. Had a great time at Chicago TARDIS this weekend. I just want to say it was extra great. I bumped into Stephanie there. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry if I got a bit tongue tied on you, Steph. Like I said, it was great meeting you. It's great. It's always great when I actually meet people in real life who, for some crazy reason, watch this channel. Uh, just yeah. Sometimes I get a bit tongue tied when I meet new people, in real life, but also Friday is a really hectic day, or it was, because the schedule was all over the place. I think he caught us on the way up to the room because we were running up to the room, get the stuff back in the room, then get back down because we schedule everything on a Friday. So that way we can spend Saturday, just walking around, sitting in on panels or whatever. That way we got all the big stuff over with and don't have to worry about it from then on. I met Carol Ann Ford. She was just adorable, very kind lady. Also, we bumped into. It's always great bumping into Katie Manning there. Like I said, it's even if you're feeling a little, harried and all that, a kiss on the cheek from Katie is a cure-all for anything that ails you. And, heck, what else we got? Oh, that's right. We met Carol Ann Ford. We met Rachel Tulley. It was my first time meeting Peter Davison. And of course, Janet Fielding, the cultural icon. Everybody was just great. It was a fun time. I didn't get to see Star Beast until yesterday, as I predicted, because when we come back from a con, we're just both wiped out. Heck, I think I slept through most of Sunday on and off. The old gray mare just ain't what she used to be, so to speak, and oh yeah. Yeah, everybody was kind, considerate, and all that. And like I said, that's what I love about, being a Whovian, especially when you do meet Whovians in real life. Peter Davison's married also. I don't think his son-in-law would be happy, or his daughter, if something like that were to happen. Okay, we were talking about Peter Davison, but I know. Well, the torches and pitchforks have been out for weeks. So it didn't surprise me any. Well, yeah, I've already brought that up about the official Doctor Who podcast, and you've got somebody sitting there who, when they were given the privilege of being on the Time team, openly just says, "Oh, I watched the classic series on 1.5 speed for research." Yet, this is also a fair weather person who, let's say, was not saying kind things out of the public eye about the show because they were no longer in the public eye. And so, like I said, that's all nonsense. I ain't gonna go through all that. But Star Beast was enjoyable. I'm not gonna say anything wrong. I heard we're looking at about 5 million on the overnights, and everybody's something like that. Plus, it could be as high as 6 or more by the time this is all done. Well, yeah, it was. It's not like it was a miracle predicting about them putting Ncuti Gatwa in. You got to remember, back when they did An Adventure in Space and Time, they even said the reason why they did it that particular way is so that in the future, whoever's the current Doctor at the time can be placed there, to do that scene. So the fact they did it with Ncuti was no big surprise. It was not hard to call or anything. It's just I did get a catch of that clip, and I thought it was incredible. like I said, don't let these guys get you down. A lot of these channels that are out there, they live off of hate. They can't be allowed to enjoy anything. They're going to sit there and watch every episode and find something to nitpick about. And there were a few nitpicks I have here and there, but I'm going to try not to discuss those till this weekend, because what we're going to do this weekend is we're going to do Star Beast and Wild Blue Yonder as one podcast live. Because, like I said, I'm working all this week, 6 days in a row, so I just love how somebody in the comments said Troun stole of Jody's specials, blah blah blah, and I go, Jody's specials were on different days, and I'm using all the same excuses that the other guys were, harping on. Let's see, Jody has never had a special that aired on Thanksgiving weekend. But like I said, I'm just glad the show is still here. It's still doing well. And it's going to probably cross over 6 million, but also keep in mind, I think the average rating for Jody's first season was like 8, somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 million on the overnight. And I'm not saying any doctor is better than the other. Like I said, just be happy the show's still here. And it's going to be here for a while yet. Like I said, there was a few things that I felt were kind of forced on the public. I'll be discussing that, like I said, on the podcast. Some people aren't going to like it, but it's my honest opinion, and I'm not going to fall into the groupthink category. It's just, I'm sorry. You may not like what I think, but I don't care. You don't have to like what I think. You can think what you want to think. I'm not going to tell you what to think, Like I said, it was great meeting Steph there at the con. Like I said, it was good. Like I said, we missed Rick, sadly, again this year. And you know who you are. I think you got there after we left. So, yeah, we left a little bit earlier on Saturday because this was, we had a great time. We did everything on Friday, but also at the same time we left our cat Oreo at home all by himself for the first time. This would have been his first year, having the house to himself, and oh boy, did we get read the riot act when we got home. You know what it's like when a four-legged fur-bearing feline reads you the riot act? Yeah, I don't want to talk about the episode too much because, like I said, we're going to do the podcast on it this coming Saturday. I'm going to sit down and hammer out a time with everybody. Yeah, I'm not worried. Of course we stayed in the hotel. Mark, we slept on the street. That's why we took Lady G's, Jeep. We slept in the back of her Jeep. Of course we got a room. We always get a room there every year. It's just we stay one night and then we go back the following day. Now, if it were a circumstance where we didn't have, kitties, that are home, by the lonesome and all that, we'd probably do all 3 days. But I was just sad I didn't get to see Lisa Bowerman. I would have loved to have met her in person, but schedule conflict and all that. Like I said, trust me, the heads of the haters out there have been popping like zits. I know Bully was throwing screaming conniption fits before the episode even aired. I really enjoyed Mr. TARDIS's latest video about the Bully. And folks, these people have power because you give them power. If people don't like them, it's like, why are you watching this person have a childish fit? Sure, I don't have a million viewers or anything like that, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and lie and pander to popular opinion. I'm not going to sell my soul. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine. But you can tell at this point these guys are just looking for excuses to hate everything, because hate sells. Fear sells. Sadly, that's the nature of the game. Well, folks, it's about that time again. I really enjoyed the Star Beast. I thought it was pretty good. I can see where you think, yeah, it was rushed. I'm going to watch it again, of course, before I do the review on it. Like I said, I have my issues, like the opening theme seems like a rehash of all the previous themes. But, well, don't, as I said, be very, very careful with IMDb. A lot of people are now citing IMDb as a source, and I'm like, guys, I remember when IMDb was a laughable source. So be very, very cautious what you take away as fact from there. Because even though it's supposedly under new management, or all this and blah, blah, blah. So like I said, we'll find out. All right, take care, everybody. I've got to run inside. Be kind, be calm, be safe. We'll catch you all on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of your week, folks. And hopefully we will see you again tomorrow.